So our intention with creating this little, I call it a little brain break through our day, was just to offer some tools to that we can keep practicing on our own. They're very simple, that can help us kind of combat the stress and the anxiety and all that stuff that we, face from day to day. So as Kathleen was saying last week, the more that we can practice, the more that, we get accumulated to doing these breath work exercises and such. So it's kind of like, I remember when I first started yoga and the teacher kept calling down dog a resting posture. And I was thinking, what the hell is she talking about? And then over time, you find that the muscle has memory, your body remembers, and down dog becomes a resting posture. So some of the exercises might feel a little awkward at first, but over time with practice, the more that we do it, the more that we are strengthening those muscles mentally. So I always like to start with just a little bit of a grounding exercise. So you can start by lengthening your spine. Maybe roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. And let's just take 3 cleansing breaths together. So that's an inhale through your nostrils, and then we'll sigh it out the mouth, let it go. So taking your time, eyes can be open or shut. Deep breath in. Let it go. 2 more. Last one, deepest breath. And then let's just begin to move through the body a little bit. So again, eyes can be open or closed, your choice. Just starting to open and close the palms, drawing the fingers in. And then if you're upright, opening the hands wide and just taking them to your shoulders. You can hook 4 of your fingers up front and the thumbs around the back, and just start to circle through the shoulders a little bit. And then you can take that movement into the opposite direction. Good. And then you can drop the hands down, drop your chin towards your chest, and just take a moment as if you have a pencil tied to your chin and we're just kind of drawing a crescent moon shape. We're just going to take that chin from side to side and just start to become aware of any place, maybe in the back of the neck, the traps, that might feel tense or tight. And if there feels like there's a place that you want to just pause and breathe, you can pause and breathe. Depending on your cervical spine, some people might feel okay to do the head in a full circular motion, others not. And then letting the chin rest down towards the chest, take the hands behind the head. Let's just interlace the fingers. Let the back of the palms rest on the back of your head. Sorry, backs of the palms. The palms rest on the back of the heads, and let the elbows move in towards one another. So notice how the rest of the hands behind the head starts to perhaps create a little bit of traction at the neck. And then as you inhale, start to lift the crown of the head up towards the sun. Let the elbows splay out wide and broaden across the chest. Good. And then just follow your own breath. So as you exhale, you're rounding forward. And inhale, lifting up. Now, if I'm saying inhale and you're exhaling, that's okay. Let's just try and sync your movement with your breath. Good. Nice. You can take one more round. And then just bring the arms down when you're ready. You can go ahead and roll through the shoulders. And we'll start with a little bit of box breathing this morning. So a couple weeks ago, we visited box breathing with Caroline, and we're going to practice it again. So I always kind of think in my head this box. So we'll inhale, and we'll say for a count of 4. If there's a different breath count that works for you, you can choose that. And then we hold the breath for a count of 4. Exhale out for a count of 4. Hold the breath for a count of 4. And then you go back to that inhale. So hence the box. So let's go ahead and all take a collective deep breath in together. Let it go. And when you're ready, we'll begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4. Holding. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Holding. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Holding. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Holding. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Holding. 2, 3, 4. I want to let you continue on counting in your own mind's eye. And again, if you need to change breath to 3 counts or 5 counts. And once you complete your next exhale, we'll just breathe naturally. Notice how you're feeling. Observe any shifts and changes. And we're going to change that just a little bit. So as I was sharing when we did the box breathing, it was taught to us in a breathwork workshop to add a mantra or an affirmation. So I'm going to offer some affirmations. If you want to change it to a mantra you like or different affirmations, that's fine. So I want you to think about inhale. Instead of counting, we're going to say, I am calm. We're going to hold the breath and say, I am relaxed. As we exhale, we'll go back to that I am calm. As we hold the breath, we'll say, I am relaxed. Okay? So when you're ready, take a deep breath in. Let it go. Inhaling, I am calm. Holding, I am relaxed. Exhale, I am calm. Holding, I am relaxed. Let's do a few rounds like that. The next time you get to that inhale, you can just release from the breath. Take a moment to observe. Notice the subtle shifts and changes you are making possible for yourself. And then if it feels okay, if your eyes are closed and you want to open them back up, you can. So our next little exercise that I want to share with you is something that I do with my 5-year-old daughter. Sometimes at nighttime, we like to listen to like a guided meditation. And we came across this one a couple weeks ago, and I really enjoy it personally. Um, it's called Take 5, at least for kids it is. There might be another name. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold out the palm or our hand of our non-dominant hand, and we're going to use our dominant hand, the pointer finger, if that's okay in your body, to trace the outline of our hand. So we'll start on the pinky side, and as you trace your finger along the outside of the pinky, you're going to inhale, and then as you take the finger down the pinky, you'll exhale. And we'll do the same with the ring finger, inhaling up, exhaling down. And then we reverse it on the way back. So then it's inhale up, exhale down, and we make our way all the way back to our pinky finger. So when you're ready, you can bring your palm out in front of you. Let's start with a deep breath in, slow breath out, and you'll just begin to trace your pinky finger, inhaling as you draw upward, exhale as you go downward. And just noticing the feeling, the sensation you're experiencing, the sound and rhythm of your breath. This isn't anything we need to race, just go nice and slow. And then reversing when you're ready. And when you complete tracing your hand, you can just put it down. Take a moment again, check in, observe, return to the breath. So that one's a nice one because we have the sense of touch, right? That we're feeling and experiencing what it feels like to trace the fingers. And then again, we have the breath to follow. And I like it because it has a visual, a path. So, like I said, that's called the Take 5. You could do it a couple times if you'd like. And then the other meditation or breath work that I like to do with my daughter, we call bee breath. And we did some of this last week with Kathleen, and we're just going to add an element to it. So we'll start with an inhale, and then we're at the exhale, we're actually humming out. So it sounds or looks like this. And you can explore different, tones. I like the low tones. I like when I can feel that vibration that I'm creating. So you'll try and hum out for as long as possible. So let's go ahead, sit tall if you're sitting, Take an inhale through your nostrils. Let's sigh it out the mouth, let it go. And then when you're ready, take an inhale. Now, if you like, we'll explore that bee breath covering our ears. So you can take your palms and just cover the ears, or sometimes I can't do it with the headset. You could plug in like where the cartilage part is of your ears. And let's just go through that bee breath again. Now, I will say if you'd rather use the word om or amen or something else that feels better to you, do that. Eyes can be opened or closed, your choice. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And then you can begin when you're ready. You can relax the arms down when you're finished. Just take a moment to sit here. Observe the changes you're creating for yourself. And then when you're ready, if you'd like, you can open your eyes back up.